Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how to make a red and green Christmas marble cake. So let's get started. First, preheat the oven to 350 degrees. Lightly grease 3 8-inch round cake pans, or you can use 2 9-inch pans. And line each of the pans with parchment paper and set them aside for now. Then in the bowl of a stand mixer, or you can use an electric hand mixer, sift in the cake flour, baking powder, and salt, and sift the ingredients into the bowl, and add in the softened butter, and mix them on a low speed for about 2 minutes until the mixture is combined and crumbly. Scrape down the sides to ensure even mixing. Then add in the sugar and milk and mix them on a medium speed for 2 minutes. Scraping down the sides when needed. Then in a separate small bowl, add in more milk, egg whites, vanilla extract, and almond extract, and whisk them until they're well combined. Add about 1/3 of the wet ingredients into the rest of the mixture. Mix it in until it's combined. Scrape down the sides. Add another 1/3 of the wet ingredients. Mix it in. Scrape down the sides. Add in the rest of the wet ingredients. Mix it in. And scrape down the sides. Then continue mixing it on a low speed for another minute. And finish it by hand to mix in all the ingredients. Divide the batter evenly into 3 separate bowls. Leave one of them white and color one red and the other green. So this white cake recipe is perfect for coloring because the finished batter can be mixed for up to 5 minutes and the cake won't come out tough, so you don't have to worry about over mixing the batter when you color it. Add a spoonful of the white batter into each of the prepared cake pans. And add a spoonful of the red batter on top of it. And a spoonful of the green batter. And just keep adding spoonfuls of the batter into each of the pans until all the batter is used up. Shake and tap each pan to level them out. And bake them in the oven for about 20 minutes or until a toothpick inserted into the center comes out clean. When they're done, remove them from the oven and let them cool completely. To make the vanilla buttercream frosting, in the bowl of a stand mixer, or you can use an electric hand mixer, add in the softened butter and beat it on a medium-high speed for 5 minutes until it's really light and pale. So my paddle attachment has rubber on it, so I don't need to scrape down the sides as much. Then sift the powdered sugar into a separate large bowl. Then with the mixer running on a low speed, add in about half of the powdered sugar, 1 spoonful at a time. Once half of it is added, beat the mixture on a medium-high speed for 2 minutes. Loosen it up with a few tablespoons of heavy cream or milk, and continue beating the mixture. Then add in the rest of the powdered sugar, adding 1 spoonful at a time. Once all the powdered sugar is added, keep adding in heavy cream or milk 1 tablespoon at a time until it reaches a frosting-like consistency. Then beat it on high speed for a few more minutes. Then add in the vanilla extract. Mix it in until it's combined. And finish it by hand to mix in all the ingredients. Once the cakes are completely cooled, remove them from the pans. Peel off the parchment paper. And trim the tops so that they're flat. Then to assemble the cake, spread a little frosting onto the cake board. Add the first cake layer, making sure it's centered. Brush on some simple syrup, which is optional. It just makes sure the cake stays moist. You don't need to add a lot. Then spread on a layer of frosting. Add the next cake layer on top. Brush on some simple syrup. Spread on a layer of frosting. And before adding the top cake layer, brush on some simple syrup if you're using it. And add the layer upside down on top so the top is nice and flat. Then cover the cake in a thin layer of frosting. This is the crumb coat, which stops any crumbs from showing on the outside of the cake. Don't worry about how it looks or how smooth it is at this point. Then place the cake into the fridge for 30 minutes or the freezer for 10 minutes until the frosting is set. Then remove it from the fridge or freezer. And cover the cake with more frosting, smoothing it out as best as you can. Then add a scoop of the frosting into 2 separate bowls and color one red and the other green. Try and use gel food coloring so you get a nice color without changing the consistency of the frosting. Then spread each color on opposite sides of a piping bag that's fitted with a star piping tip and sitting inside a large cup. Try not to make the colors touch each other because as it goes through the piping bag, they can mix together and come out a weird brown color. And add the rest of the white frosting into the middle. Tap the cup so it settles to the bottom. And squeeze out the frosting until you see both colors coming through. Then pipe a border onto the bottom sides of the cake. And around the top sides of the cake. And you can add other piping designs if you like. And I'm also writing Merry Christmas on top of it as well. And that's how to make a red and green Christmas marble cake. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I have so many more on my channel, so be sure to check them out and subscribe for more. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.